Good morning, everybody. What's up? It's Motivation Day 52 today with me, Jessica. And first, I just want to give a shout out to Lisa Lee. You are awesome. Thank you for that little shout out last night. Made my day. Made me get all teary eyed and stuff. You know, I'm a softie and everything. But just thank you. It's such an amazing feeling to know that, people actually watch these videos and they actually mean something to you. I really appreciate that. Helps me feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose in life. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I can't wait to meet you either. I am always down for new, awesome friends. And talking about friends, that brings me to our topic for today, okay? Who do you call your friend? Alright? This is what I want to talk to you about, because I think it's very important, because I was just thinking about it last night, guys, and I was just reflecting, and back in high school, I had to do an iSearch paper, on a given word, and it had to be at least 12 pages long, and it had certain guidelines that you had to meet in order to pass, and we had to do this in order to graduate, and my word that I got assigned was friendship, okay? So, first of all, Webster's definition, the dictionary's definition of friendship says, state of being friends, friendly relation or attachment between a person or between people. So, it's very just non-specific on what a real friend actually is. And then if you want to think about in high school, if I think about what I thought a friend was in high school, you kind of have the idea. You want that friend that you're going to have for the rest of your life. That one, every girl wants to meet like that girlfriend, her best friend, that will be able to be her friend forever, end up being her maid of honor in her wedding, end up being the godmom to her kid kind of thing. Once they're married, they go, just every girl thinks that. I'm sure dudes at least want one friend, for life or whatever. In high school, you're more concentrated on a bunch of friends. You want to be popular. You want everybody to know who you are. And I feel like it takes away from you growing as a person in high school. We think we know it all. We think we know what we want. We think we know where we're going. We think we know the kind of people we even like and the situations we like. But in all actuality, what happens, the people that you call your best friends end up sleeping with your boyfriend, and then when you find out about that, you find out that your other best friend knew about it the whole time, and everybody's just keeping secrets, and it's just a big fake lie. That's happened to me. Or how about the normal thing on what happens after high school. You talk for a little while, you hang out here and there, but most people end up drifting apart. They say 3% of people actually stay friends after high school, you guys. 3%. That is absolutely nothing. And I feel like it's kind of for the better. I don't want to put anybody down or anything, but just reflecting. My life may not, if you look at it from the outside, it may not be perfect, and it's not perfect, but just don't judge it. Seriously, from the outside looking in, everybody thinks that they're better than somebody else. Whether you want to admit it or not, because you only really know what's going on inside your mind. You don't know what somebody else is thinking. You don't know really the journey that they're on with it inside themselves. So it's not fair to judge people. So when your friendships don't last, I wouldn't get upset. Okay, God's closing a door to open another one, okay? As you're growing and you're changing your mind, He's going to take people away, and He's going to put new people in your life. He's going to take things away, and He's going to put new things in your life. He's going to take old situations away and put you in new situations in order to get you to where you need to be. As long as you're doing that work inside your mind and inside your heart, all those things, all those changes will happen, and you'll not even notice it, and then one day you'll be like, oh dang, I haven't talked to so-and-so in so long, that's weird, we used to talk all the time. But that's normal, you guys. It's life. You can still care about somebody, and you can still have memories with somebody. You may not even fall out on a bad note, but you just drift away because everybody has their own journey and their own timing for their journey. Okay, if we were all destined for the same thing at the same time, that would just be boring, and it would be a hot mess, and it wouldn't be a beautiful life, you know what I'm saying? So embrace it. Embrace friendship changes, and embrace the actual, like, definition of friendship. Everybody has their own, but it's definitely not what you think it is in high school. It's definitely not what you really think about it in elementary school, okay? As you get older, you learn that it's not the amount of friends you have, it's the quality of friend that you have. But what I've learned to notice, okay, you guys, for the past couple years since high school, I'm 25, so I've been out of high school for 7 years, and I don't talk to, like, anybody from high school. I talk to a couple of my friends that I hung out with, but we don't really hang out. You know, they're married, they have kids. You know, sometimes you do your own thing. Life happens. You move away. And I'm happy for everybody, okay? It's just, it happens at your own pace. And I can't say it enough. But I wrote a lot of stuff down here because I really thought this one out last night. Because I feel like it's really important on who you call your friend. Because obviously our friends can, you know, kind of manipulate our minds. You know, we tend to emulate what we see our friends do, you know, good or bad. When you put yourself in situations around people that you tell yourself that you look up to, you tell yourself that they're cool, you tell yourself, you know, you wouldn't mind being like them. You know, if it's not the best person to be like, but they make you feel good and stuff, then you might end up doing the wrong things, okay? You don't want to do this. You don't want to fall sucker to the people. Something that I've learned from moving around as a kid is that usually the first person to ever approach you in a move is not the best as a friend, okay? They will act as your friend, but they always, bad influence usually seek out to the newest person because you're looking for that connection. You're looking for at least that one person so you don't feel alone when you're new somewhere. It got me into trouble for not thinking, for not taking my time to actually pick the people that I was going to be friends with. I just immediately, the people who came up to me, the people who talked to me, the people who acted nice to me, those are the people that I called my friends, when all actuality, when it came down to it, they never were. So I want you guys to be careful. I want you, to also just remember this. Forget those from the past because there's a reason they didn't make it to the present. I have this actually written in puffy paint on my ceiling of my room. I have 2 quotes, you guys, written in my room, and my mom hates me for it. It's been here since I was 16, but, here, hold on, let me show you. Don't, excuse my mess really quick, but, let's see, can we get the one quote? Sorry, I'm really bad at this backwards. It says, keep your head up, gorgeous, they would love to see you fall. There's that one, and then, of course, my other one up top, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's the forget those from the past. There is a reason they didn't make it to your future. I just like to remind myself, as soon as I wake up, as soon as I open my eyes, that things happen for a reason. You got to keep those reminders around you. Keep these positive reminders. And that another thing with picking your friends, if these people aren't bringing value to you, bringing value to your life, if they don't make you feel good, then what are you doing wasting your time with them, okay? In the end, the only person that matters to them is them. So why don't you care more about yourself and start choosing your friends more wisely, you guys? I want you to ask yourself these questions, okay? When you think someone is a friend, I want you to evaluate them, okay? Evaluate all the people you're spending your time with. Ask yourself these questions. Do they make you smile and laugh? Do you feel comfortable around them? Do you talk for hours or not at all? Do you learn useful things from this person? Do they bring value to your life? Can you bring value to their life? And do they support you even when they disagree with you? These are very important qualities for not only you to have, but, for your friends to have. They should bring quality to your life. You should be able to bring quality to their life. They should support you even if they don't agree with you, and you should support them. You know, just like what I mean with that is like kind of your career choice. Whatever you choose to do, or whoever you choose to, you know, be with in a relationship or something, your friends should support you no matter what. Whether they disagree or not, they can state that they don't agree with you, and they can state why, but they should do it in a positive and respectful manner. But then also remember that you are your own person and you get to make your own choices. And they have to respect that. And they have to just be there for you. That's the point of a friend, okay? So, and when I say, do you guys talk or do you not talk at all? It's like, our generations now, we're so socially connected. We're always on our phones. We're always on our tablets or on our computers, you guys. We end up hanging out with our friends, and you look around the room and everybody has their phone out and scrolling through Facebook or whatever. You know, take the time, put your phones down, and actually socialize face to face with one another if you want to call yourself friends. Take the time to go over to your friend's house or your newest team member squad's house and just talk with them and help them. You guys need to go over your goals. Be friends with people who have like minds and like goals. You guys, it makes it a lot easier. You can have better conversations. You won't end up wasting your time just talking about other people or, you know, nonsense celebrities or that kind of drama or the bullcrap on TV. Let's talk about stuff that matters with our friends. Let's have real friends. Let's have friends that want something for their lives. Let's have friends who want something for our lives. And just remember that you are the average of the 5 most people that you hang around, good or bad. So don't say, oh, well, my friends do this and my friends do that, but I don't, so, you know, I won't get in trouble. Well, guess what? If you're there when your friends break into a house, or if you're there while your friend's drinking and driving, if you're there when your friend steals at the mall, when you're there, you know, when your friend lies, like, you're an accessory to all of it. You're a part of it. Step up, be different, be positive, find good friends, okay? You got to give up to go up, and sometimes that means people. Sometimes it means things. You got to get rid of those that are not on your level of envisionment, and, you know, if they don't see where you want to go, if they don't believe in your dreams as much as you can believe in them, then they're not your friend. You may be their friend, but they're not your friend. And that's also another hard thing to kind of differentiate sometimes. But we just have to focus. Take time to focus on yourself, and once you do that and you change, while you're changing your mind and your heart, you guys, the bad people will start to weed themselves out. The bad things will weed themselves out as you're looking for more positive things and you're becoming more positive. You know, you have to do all this in order for your dreams to come true. It just stinks sometimes having to X people out of your life, family or friends. Well, you know, but just look at it this way. Everybody's in your life, situations in your life are just stepping stones to where you're going to end up. And it's never going to be the end of your journey, you guys. The day that you stop self-developing is the day that you'll stop progressing. And who would want to stop progressing? If you stop progressing, that means less money. That means less happiness, okay? Nobody likes the same thing over and over again. People get bored of repetition. So let's keep progressing. Let's keep developing ourselves, and let's keep finding awesome people, new people, because we do have these awesome social networks, and we can reach out to people who have the visions and dreams and goals that we have, and you can find new friends, you guys. You never have to feel alone anymore because of the technology and the networks that are at our fingertips. So go out there and figure out who you need to get rid of in your life. Who's bringing you down? Who doesn't believe in you? You guys, you can respect people's opinions, but that doesn't mean that you have to listen to them. It doesn't mean that you have to hang out with them, okay? You can care about somebody from afar. And to wrap it up, because I got to go to work this early morning, our quote says, I want to be around people that do things. I don't want to be around people that judge or talk about what people do. I want people who dream and support and do things. So with that being said, you guys, find friends like that, okay? And have a good, terrific Tuesday.